Hello everyone, welcome to Ready Steady Crit. I'm Dungeon Master Harna, and joining me my usual rigmarole of players. Let's start off with the person who spends the most a week on their shop, and then work our way down to the most budget-friendly person.
Ryan, go.
I actually think I'm pretty smart with my spending.
Can I ask a
Yes,
question?
but you
Is
eat
it
more
me
food
shopping
than
or
the
is it
rest
Emma
of us
shopping?
combined.
Whoever pays.
Well, then I don't get to go ever.
Yeah, well, in that
I am a
case, you
kept
don't
woman.
go, because I
Pretty
buy the
bad
groceries
one.
most of the time. It goes on my credit card.
You've started a whole different debate now.
Yeah.
I feel like Will saves the most because Will can't eat like 90% of food. What's he buying?
Yes,
Air? He just lives off air. Will is
like
a
to-
plant.
I would like to point out the most expensive things in the supermarket are in that free from aisle.
Yeah,
It's
true. You buy like 5 objects and it's the same as Ryan's entire shop.
I bought what was it? What did I buy the other day? A pizza and a vegan pepperoni pizza. Now Emma's was £3 for a frozen pizza.
7.
Pretty fair cost. Not far off. £7.95.
I bought a little tin of gluten-free shortbread for my friend, and it was £12 for a tin that was like this big.
Where do you shop?
A
Will?
loaf of bread is half the Sainsbury's or Tesco's, half the size. Gluten-free bread this big. I've now switching to the Restaurante pizza.
I was going to say,
Which is
go
a
for
bit
the
cheap.
Dr. Oetker Restaurante. It's $3.35. If Dr.
There you go.
Oetker want to sponsor us, we'll happily
Us,
take
we'll hawk your gluten-free
Yeah,
products.
Will can eat your products, and he likes that very much.
Yeah, to give you an
Although
idea,
if any gluten companies want to sponsor us, we'll take that too. Fuck Will.
the loaf of bread that's about 5 slices big is £3 as well.
I'm gonna go first because nobody's gonna believe me that I'm that I don't spend as much money on food. So, hi, my name's Ryan. I play Cyrus Revenmar, the orc barbarian, ASMR at heart, and we probably
Internalized
spend between 80 and 90 on a grocery bill.
What? But for the two of you?
That does us 2
It's
weeks.
pretty good.
Pretty good.
Really good.
We have to.
Okay, I feel really stingy now. I feel really, really stingy.
Oh, then I feel very bougie.
Our weekly shop this week today, bear in mind I'm working 3 nights this week, so I'm not even like unallocated dinner those nights, was £116.
To be fair,
So-
we did buy a lot of booze, and I ran out of shampoo and conditioner at the same time, which is
Oh,
expensive.
well, if we buy booze, it can go up to like 120.
Yeah, and my
So-
shampoo and conditioner is really expensive shit. It's like £7 for each bottle, but like, I dye my hair a lot, and I don't want my hair to fall out of my head, so you know it's worth it.
If we're buying a full roast dinner for the Sunday, 6 days worth of meals with including a set of pizzas for the Saturday night, and then 1 bottle of gin for me, we'll spend £100 just.
Somebody go next.
Hi, my name is George. I play Atlas Moreau, the Owlin Druid. I haven't spent any money on groceries in about 3 years because I had a mental breakdown and can't work anymore, so I have no concept of what anything costs anymore.
She just puts shit in the basket and just expects me to pay. Like having a child.
That's why I do click and collect.
I mean, sometimes I feel like a child at the grocery store because I will be putting things through the till, and then when they are about to say this will be this much money, Mary goes, "Oh, I forgot the something," and run off, and I'm like, "Mary,
No!
Mary, come back! Mary, no! Mary, you have the bags!"
The worst thing in the world is having to be the adult to your child, where you're like, ooh, I want to get fancy biscuits, and then your adult brain is like, no, we don't have the budget for fancy biscuits, and it's like, ah.
I'm sorry, Ryan. What did you do last week?
Oh, one time in the how many years? 3 years we've been living together. I go, oh, I forgot something, and go off into the. And I was back before they even got to us. You leave me when they start moving our things, and for some reason they go 100 miles an hour whenever you leave me.
I feel like this is a real point we've
they're like,
touched upon.
I think
they're like-
Ryan has anxiety.
Ryan, are you okay?
Right.
One time
from
my
the
mom did that
supermarket.
to me, like, as an actual child, and she was like, just wait here a sec, I need to grab something. And the second she vanished from sight, I just bolted out of the shop in panic. And then she was panicking because she lost me, and I was like, 8.
I think my mum used to do it to me like every other time.
And now
we
you
went
have
shopping,
trauma.
And now I have trauma.
That's
So
why
when
you're.
Mary
That's
does
why
it,
you're
I
with
start-
Mary.
I did. My mum did it to me, and literally, I think the scanner on the shop saw that my mum left and just went bing, 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 bing,
I
bing, bing,
swear
bing, bing,
they
bing,
speed
and then was
up when your
being a
parent leaves
really-
you.
And then she literally she looked over and she went, "So you're paying, right? There's a fucking queue there. You need to pay now. You need to get out so I can keep serving people."
When I was
Come on.
working the tills, one of my favorite jokes was to say directly to a baby being held by people, will that be cash or card? And then just let the parents laugh about it. It killed every time. I don't, people love that. People love it when you try to get babies to pay for things.
They don't have money.
They don't have money. They're a baby.
I think we're waiting on a Barros.
And also,
I need to
Astra,
wait
I
for
think.
Ryan to have finish his breakdown.
Ryan, would you like to take a
PTSD
5-minute break to go think about groceries? Are you okay?
Mary turned to me and she goes, "You sent me on an expedition once." And I'm like, "Yeah, and you took forever." It was in the next aisle.
I just lose Harry in the shop a lot because I stop to look at something and he keeps going, and then I'm walking up and down the aisles just like holding, my bag of noodles, like, where?
See, I've learned never send Emma on a mission. She'll come back with 6 things. If I need something, I'm going. Because I will walk to it, come back.
Look, that's a woman thing. We can't help it. We're gatherers. We will gather.
I literally, when it was today, I was like to
myself.
George, do you want me to get, I asked her, do you want me to get you, non-alcoholic Prosecco or something? She's like, no, that's fine. And then I literally went into the booze aisle, looked at my shoulder, she was just gone. I didn't see her for 20 minutes or something. And when I next saw her, her hands were just full of, shampoo, breakfast
To be fair,
bars,
I needed everything
dog
there.
treats.
I needed everything there except the dog treats, which I remembered I needed later on, but I have to fill their advent calendar, so I can't put regular treats in there. That's not an advent calendar.
Sorry, Anthony. Continue.
It's not the only one that still needs
We
to
got a
introduce
real
herself.
chaotic energy tonight. I don't know.
Hi, I'm Anthony. I play Burrow Starkoof, and our weekly food shop is £70 every 2 weeks.
Every 2
80
weeks?
Every
It's
2
fucked up,
weeks.
man.
Every 2 weeks? What
Do you guys eat a lot of takeout?
Do you eat a lot of takeout? Because that would make sense.
No, I work a lot and eat at work a lot, so
So you're
How
just,
many times
eating at
do you
work.
come onto a game at 9 o'clock and you say, "I've just stopped at Mackey's on the way home"?
I do eat out a lot.
That
go.
raises the bill. That's cash on food.
That's not what I said, though. I said grocery
Yeah.
bill. I didn't say how much you spend on food, Jimmy.
You'll always get that
Because me and Mary
person.
cook at home a lot.
You'll always get that person who brags that they only spend 20 quid a week on groceries, and it's because they're getting takeout every single night. And it's like, that's not a win.
It's-
Fuck you.
In the left hand, they've just got this. I spend £35 on my weekly shop, and then behind their back spends 500
Yeah.
on takeout. I've not introduced myself either, so I'm Will. I'm playing Volgear, the Drogo Ranger,
How big's your bill?
and I think Mary's still not introduced herself either. Have you?
I'm just sitting here. Hi, I'm Mary. Play
It
Asha.
doesn't matter if we
Ismark.
introduce ourselves. No one watches us anyway.
And I spend £30 the odd week when we need stuff.
He checked chat there to see if anyone was watching us, though they could be insulted, but they're not.
It's Anthony.
Anthony, you want to be insulted?
always.
Okay, and when we last left off, we were just kind of hanging out, hating on gnomes, right?
Pretty much.
Pretty much, yeah. They
Hung
blockaded
out.
us.
Wait on gnomes. They were like, we'll help you, but not as much as we could. And we were like, fuck you guys, but okay.
Atlas feels validated.
Atlas does feel validated. I just feel like Atlas spent this whole campaign being like, gnomes fucking suck. Everyone knows that. Everyone was like, Atlas is such a fucking racist. And then we dealt with gnomes once, and everyone's like, yeah, okay.
Yeah, that was your introduction last week.
Gnomes still
I'm sure
fucking
The
Suck.
suck.
situation hasn't changed.
The situation
It
hasn't changed. They haven't got any better. They haven't got any nicer.
I mean, you're up to 3 viewers now.
There you go.
Is it just us all joining? Yeah, go. Let me get on
I'll just-
Twitch.
Just bump it to the top and suddenly you get loads.
Look, I used to
more people.
fucking like share the stream every time in like loaded discords and stuff. But I fuck it, curse. It's just for us anyway, isn't it?
Yeah, pretty much.
Just to look back on. I don't want to
don't need no
dedicate fucking.
validation.
I don't want to dedicate fucking memory space. If anyone else wants to watch this shit, that's on them, you know.
That's on them. I did joke about like on the Red M server. I was like, I shall never show my face, but you know, you can just find my boyfriend on Twitch very easily and then find my face very easily. So there's no point me hiding it anyway.
Just a face, man. What are you gonna do? Know what you look like? Just a face.
Yeah, I'm just not particularly happy about that situation, you know?
About your face?
About my
Bloody hell,
face
you're up to space
situation.
now. We all now say watching.
Yeah, because we all started watching. We're such good supportive bitches
Of ourselves.
of ourselves.
We support ourselves.
We support
Hey,
ourselves.
charity starts at home.
Charity starts
charity
at home. We
starts at
support
home.
ourselves and each other.
Alrighty. You
That's-
guys are
that's how friends
currently
do.
still
This is a public service announcement from George.
Is that how friends do? Be nice to your friends. Not me, though. I will bully them relentlessly.
you guys are still in all
Their fault they decided to be friends with me.
You have reached out to Harmony, who said she could send a little bit, but not to get your hopes up.
Reached out to my dad and he was like, everything's fine. It was like, that either means everything's fine or everything's really not fine.
Everything seems
Reached out-
fine on the surface of Squall.
Reached out to Faith and he's gonna give Astra everything on a golden platter because
Yeah.
she's just like God's favorite child, apparently.
I really want, like, when, if, whatever, we meet Faith, I just want him to be genuinely delightful to all of us, except you.
Just so butthurt.
He knows
in the
what he
corner
did.
over there.
I don't know what I did.
He knows what he did.
Like, I want him to turn us all against Cyrus.
Why do I feel like that wouldn't be hard?
Like, he's just there, like, oh god, it's really awkward seeing Cyrus here, you know? We have a lot of history. I haven't been my best self around him, and we're like, come on, Cyrus.
Yeah, you should have seen on his 13th birthday party at the Hell's talent show. He did a comedy set about devils. Didn't go down well. A lot of
I
risque
still love the
jokes.
idea of he knows what he did is just like Faith showing up being like, I'm your spirit guardian, man, when, you know, Cyrus is like 4 years old, and Cyrus is like, a scary devil, and Faith is like, and I took that personally.
Fuck this kid.
Like, you know what? We could have been cool. We could have been friends, but fuck you.
Right. So,
Sensing someone else is a bit butthurt there.
Faith, yes.
Yes. Sorry.
you have a nice little group of yous all together. I don't know what your plan at the moment. You have 8 gnomish and halfling ships. The Schneechel Snorp, the Winklewumple Prime, the Burplewumple Majestic, the Toodlepip Mangler, the Fizzwhacker Diplomatic Error, the Greeble Gronkle, the Clank Clonk Rocket Wagon, and the Chirpy Whirly, which are all to join you in assisting.
I hate them all except the Chirpy Whirly. The Chirpy Whirly is chill.
They've been tasked to help you evacuate Squall. Something you've not, made any effort to convince Squall of yet.
I think that was the plan. I think we were just gonna head there and hope everybody meets us.
We're heading to the capital, and we were gonna get Atlas to basically kind of be the voice of reason.
I was going
Or
to say,
we-
don't
we
use the
could
You
word
also
reason.
had Saparna.
We could get Saparna to pretend to be her own messenger. Because she can do that, because she's a changeling.
Yes.
Because she's been made mortal.
I mean, that was the plan, right? Get
Yeah.
Sapana and
She's gonna
Atlas
be
to kind
like,
of go
message
talk.
from the gods. Because Atlas thinks that will sell better than getting all these gnome ships.
I'm waiting for this one time that we do this and it fails. Deception.
You gotta be positive. Why you gotta put a damper on it like that? Everything's gonna be fine.
Oh, are we heading to Squaw?
Sounds like that's the plan.
Yeah.
Did we already jump or are we jumping?
I think we were readying to jump because we
You
have to get
don't-
through the asteroid belt first.
You don't need to jump to Squall because you're in the same star system. You're in the same cluster. You need to leave the orbit of Ogla, which is this big, like, sun that would hang over the sky in Barna, the gnomish, halfling, and orcish homeworlds. And you need to head over towards Zephyr, which is the star which like Squall and the asteroid belt orbits. But you, because they're in the same cluster, you don't need to travel as fast as normal. You don't need to star shift there. So you begin coasting over there. It will take you some time to get over there, probably no more than a day, but it is about a day's worth of flight to travel there, but a bit more fuel efficient, not burning through mana coils and things like that, especially for the larger vessels, but also less risk of any mishaps. But I do, I'm just checking here, I think I will need you guys to plot a little course to see if you have any issues. Atlas?
Guildmaster again.
And if two people want to roll a couple of D100s.
Roll a D100.
I fucking hate this guy.
Is he being a plunk?
Oh, he's just a brat. And like, I don't know how long he's not been around, but like he was talking about none of the saloons buy like hunted meat except bird meat, and I was like, well, Seamus buys big game meat. Hang on, let me just do a fucking navigator's tool check because I can't talk and type at the same time.
No mishaps. Roll me that roll, Atlas, so I can work out what's going on.
I'm doing it. It's rolling. 22.
Grand.
But yeah, I was like, well, Seamus buys big game meat and Thaddeus buys venison, and he was like, well, Seamus is already an issue. And I was like, okay, great. And he was like, and I don't think I've ever met the person who buys the venison. He was like, have you never met Thaddeus? He's on all the time.
Anyway,
Why
you
is
guys.
such a problem, Harry?
God damn, I'm a problem.
They fucked up doing like rolls with Harry and accidentally gave him a role he wasn't supposed to have, and now everyone's so pissed about
Everyone's just
it.
salty about it. I don't give a fuck. I don't even use it to the fullest of its abilities. But yeah, you guys travel along. Eventually, you see the star of Zephyr as the Umbral Spear kind of coasts into its orbit. You see the asteroid belt like there, which you'll have to, you can just navigate around as it kind of follows its concentric pattern. And you see beyond it the smoggy, like sickly grey-green gaseous planet of Squall.
So, what's the plan exactly? We go to the biggest place gathering and say, hey, get on the ships.
Can I make a history check to see if there was any kind of like anything specific you were meant to do when like a message came from the gods, or whether
Sure.
it's just like go tell this person this thing?
Yeah, make a history check.
Eight. It's been a while.
Go tell someone the thing.
We head to the Song. It's the largest city. It's the most populated. It's the best place to start.
Get there and it's a ghost town.
I can always go.
Or it's a squid town.
Well, either way, they would know it was the most populated, so it's probably where they would have headed if they weren't headed straight to the surface. Nobody would have gone to the Croak.
You guys are also spearheading a pretty impressive fleet. There are 4 destroyers and 5 cruisers all trundling along behind you. One, the Thunderhead Tyrant, which you are quite familiar with. The other is a series of the Prudente Alliance ships. And, you know, the traveling along, there has been a little bit of communication back and forth between vessels about, you know, what bearing to travel at and what, like, you know, speed to set. You're not leaving, like, some of the slower vessels behind and things like that. But while you are, like, I know you've arrived kind of here, like, you're kind of, like, you know, getting your final little aspects into formation, probably the Schnischelschnorp radios over the, like, group communications, and you hear, they would be speaking probably in...
This is just Atlas the whole time they're speaking.
They'd be speaking probably in...
How much of an asshole are they?
Kind of asshole-ish. Speaking in Halfling, because they know that someone can at least translate for them on their behalf across the channel, at least across a couple of the ships.
So Volga is on translating duty.
We should just get like a modulator for the ship that just subtitles come up if ever anyone speaks a different language.
Alternatively,
I'm gonna look into that.
Alternatively, we just hire a specific set of translators for the ship. That could be fun.
Automation would be easier, but
I mean, I could can I upload now the because obviously now that my
oh, you want to upload
holostrap-
your holostrap like thing?
translation? Can
You
that be?
can do
like-
it, but you will lose
duplicated?
you'll lose the module from the holostrap while it's in the ship, and it won't be able. Well, you could learn via the ship as well, but like yeah, if you want to take it around, if you need to disconnect it.
So I can't like copy paste.
It's like the crystal is actually the thing that's holding the data. So and it's
You
not
can,
just
like,
the data
plug it-
of like
It's a USB stick.
yeah, it's not just like, oh well, we can just duplicate this. It's like the crystal's the magical thing that's translating the stuff. It's not just like it's an array of because it would be insane to be like you listen to someone for what was it, like a minute, and then you know every language in their entire that they never even said to you.
It's an hour. Otherwise, somehow I can now do deep.
Yeah.
maybe you just like every time you get on the ship, you just plug it into the ship, and then when you leave the ship, you take it. Like a set of car keys.
As long as Harry doesn't say there's some sort of
Crisis on the
restriction
ship
importing.
and
Yeah.
That seems fine. A plug in, plug out. I
Right,
will
fine.
need
If I
an
can do
initial
that-
little tinker's check to see how successful the adaptation is, because I don't think the Armor Spear is outfitted to have this kind of upgrade kind of assigned to it yet.
Oh no, your crystal got a Trojan centaur. All your data is erased.
fuck you.
That's the question. Does it require some sort of attunement? Because technically, it's part of a holostrap.
The holostrap is the attunement piece.
Hmm.
Already attuned to the holostrap.
Fair enough. Hey, but I mean,
That's like the penance. A holostrap requires attunement, but it can also have these 3 modules, which if they were individual things, probably would require attunement anyway.
so if I'm putting it in, are we leaving the ship or are we staying on the ship for a bit now?
Well, we're traveling for this day.
Yeah,
to
we're traveling this
Squall,
day to school.
And
So
then
I will go, Cyrus, come
tomorrow-
here. Help me
all
plug
right.
this thing in. I
The
think
ports
it's
aren't
going to
really-
be your engineering, so come on. You can help
Ports
me.
aren't really designed for that, but they'll just start like popping off panels and
would
seeing
you
it
like to
being-
phone a friend?
No, I got it.
He'll look over the shoulder. Is there a very concerned-looking dwarf in the corner at what's going on?
I mean, Daryl was
I mean,
right down in the
Just to look over the shoulders, just in the corner going, just watching go.
I mean, Asher and Days are probably sitting there judging a little bit.
Yeah.
And a 14 to see if I can retrofit this module.
14. Yeah, you take a little bit of time, a little bit of flight over there, but you're able to get the module busy. Like, you kind of like custom fit a probably like an old hollow strap that like Volgear had like tucked away somewhere that was damaged or broken. You probably like find a way to adapt the actual crystal attenuator to the actual system itself, and like, you know, kind of connect it up. And, you know, you're kind of like piggybacking off existing systems to try to find a way to.
Now
to
I'm
make it
just
work.
imagining. Do you have like an old or damaged hollow strap? Oh yeah, here you go. Like halfway tinker on it, and notices dried flesh, and they're like, "Is this the one that was on Kaylin's disembodied hand?" Like, no. Maybe.
I mean, I do have a spare hollow strap somewhere, I'm sure.
I mean, did
Could
you
you
just
just-
discard when you got a hollow strap cracked? Did you just discard it, or did you keep a hold of them?
I've got one still, I'm pretty sure. Or did I use that? I've still got the captain's old one.
Because remember, you gave Barros a second one when he was Barry Lightshoe, who is technically a mushroom.
Maybe that was the captain's then. Or no, because I had the captains and the guards, didn't I?
Yeah. So unless you still have the
So-
guards,
No, I have the captain's one, because it was captain's
Okay.
guards mine.
well, you ain't gonna have
Oh.
that anymore. Smash. Takes out modules.
So what I could do is you could permanently uplink that, and we just put module in, take module out, put module in. take
Yeah, I'll
module
just
out. So save me.
I'll attach the hollow strap as an excess panel.
Right, can I, before he does that, strip it of everything it's worth in this?
What do you think it's worth?
I have no idea. I just can't remember if we stripped all the bloody money out of it.
I know you took all the money out of it
Did I?
because you did that on Chemnor.
Right, well, I have an additional... Well, I have a group sync and a muffler, so I've not yet... They're fine. I've stripped them off. Cool.
I mean, you can take those modules and just have them separate.
I will put it into the party inventory. First
Yes,
time
the
using.
shared party inventory on D&D Beyond, which we're not sponsored by, fucking cunt. Pay the money and shit. God damn it! Imagine that. Imagine paying
Me
money for
too.
goods and services. What is
There you
this?
go. It's... And there it is.
Capitalism.
Fucking capitalism, bastard.
Shit. Hollow strat. At least we got a backup one. There you go. I've just changed the name of it in the...
I mean, there's no point in putting it in the party because I'm gonna take it apart to use it as a ship panel. So
But I'm counting it as there. It's now part of the ship.
okay, it's now part of the
And
ship, part of the crew, part of the ship,
And then
part
I
of the
can
crew.
just keep changing things around now without having to
Yeah.
worry too much about it.
Cool.
And then it's out my inventory is the reason I'm doing it without losing
So
it.
I'm just gonna click charge on that because it's got a module in it. It's got charges. 3 charges for the modules.
Has it gone?
Yeah.
Pick up on module. Three
Alrighty.
costs for oh yeah.
Yes, the communicator on the initial snorp basically calls out a warning in Halfling, and they say, "Not to alarm you all, but it seems like we got 2 vessels coming in out of Starshift right now." And then you see a lot of the ships begin, like weapon systems all begin to come along. You see the shield shimmers over the Thunderhead Tyrant as the shield goes back up to full charge.
Well,
Hold
Is this
fire.
who we were
What's their
expecting?
bearing?
and is this who we're expecting?
Don't know yet. It's not on your
Um,
systems.
Yeah, I mean, I'll get systems ready. However, I'll ask Volgear to translate that we are expecting backup and to hold off until we can confirm identity.
Friend or foe?
Well, we've attached it to the ship now, so you can just type your message. I'll type the message.
Yep, you type it.
Is there any way to hail the ships, or do we have to wait for them to finish?
You can't heal them because you can't detect them right now. Some of the more powerful scanners be able to detect. It looks like they have like an early warning, so it's like they can detect ships probably moving outside of this sector because we've got a slightly bigger radar than you guys do, probably based on the size of the vessel. But yeah, they, you know, everyone begins splitting up. They all begin pointing, and you kind of see like forming like the. And you've seen ships that come in and out of Starship before a good few times now, but like now that you're like, now you know exactly where to look, you know, you can kind of see like you kind of follow the angle of all these different guns and things that are being pointed in this direction. You see that it's almost like the haze of heat on hot tarmac, where like it kind of gets a little bit warm, like wobbly, like in your vision, like the stars behind it just begin to move and transition as they're shaking ever so slightly, or like bobbing on the ocean's surface, and then two vessels come almost like in canon of each other. The first one, you see this long, thin, like strange, like it looks almost like a lattice work of amethyst and sapphire, kind of like all across its outer coating. It is almost shaped like an elongated like gem that's been pulled out almost to like that of a needle. And it doesn't have any no big wings, no like obvious big weapons and like that, but this huge, big, strange looking ship. And then next to it, moments later, you see what is like a solid gold gleaming pair of, it almost looks like it is almost like as if you would almost expect there to be a middle of this ship and you're just looking at the two wings, but these wings are almost just like flying with no actual main ship to float along, as if they are merely they are the ship in its sense, that are connected in the middle. And you see this big, like bridge control station in the center there, kind of like trundling along, and you see a few guns all begin like charging up as people are like unsure what they're looking at.
Let's try and hail the wing ship.
You
Wing
see
ship?
bing like popping up on your radars, and you would see,
It's
because
gotta
you
be Harmony, right?
have a Draconid scanner loaded up on your vessel, which I assume you would have ported over from the Chimera to the Admiral Spear.
Yeah.
But you would see that the needle ship is called the Dawn Mask Vigil in Draconic, and the other one is called the Gilded Aegis.
Let's hail them. Check they're here for us. Which they gotta be, right? They're here for us.
I mean, they're dragon ships in celestial space. I don't think they have much reason to come here apart from us.
Yeah,
We
but
should
let's
also tell our
confirm it
allies
so a
we're-
bunch of twitchy gnomes don't shoot them.
I'll attempt to hail.
Alrighty, you attempt to heal. You attempt to heal what one? The Gilded Aegis or the Dawn Mask Vigil, the like needle ship or the wings?
Let's go with the one with the wings, the Gilded
The
Angel.
Aegis.
The heal's accepted. You see there is this like kobold, like on the little like vision screen, this little like blue kobold, and he kind of like gives a little small nod and then says in Draconic, "Anyone speak Draconic?"
Yeah.
Yep. Atlas understands.
I have a Dragon. I cannot not
Yeah,
speak a
true.
Draconic.
Hello there. We are expected, I believe. We've come at request of the crew of the Chimera. Please lay down your arms.
It's them.
Right. And I will type in the message to stand down their allies and joining the fleet.
Okay, yeah, you send the message out. You see a few cannons. The Thunderhead Tower probably turns its arms down first.
Or the gnomes assholes.
The fucking gnomes!
The Thunderhead Tower does persist. Just they are still technically at war.
The
The
Thunderhead
Preventing
Tower
Alliance
goes to
being
lower
quick
their
to-
guns. They lower like 1 inch, and it's like, wait a second, those are fucking dragons.
I was more thinking like most of them might power down, but one station might still be online.
There's one guy like,
See, if he was gonna say the gnomes don't power down, I was just gonna like, right, give us one sec. Fucking message the gnomes. I know what you fucking said on our ship. Shh, put down your guns, you fucking bastard.
The gnomes eventually power down their
although I
weapons
do
as
feel like
well.
every time the gnomes do something asshole-ish, Atlas just does like a full 360 of her head to look everyone in the face with like,
See,
it's like stop
See,
spinning your
I-
head around like that. You're making everyone uncomfortable.
I'm quite interested in the fact that Volga's just sat on this. He knows every word that was said in that meeting. And he knows every insult that was
I
said,
will
and he's just
fuck
waiting
you
for the
up.
most. He's waiting for the best moment to pull it out and just go. Yeah, no.
We need them right now. Let's play
Exactly.
nice.
Exactly. That's why he's not pulled it up. As soon as he goes, And our ship's not dusty. Fuck off.
My favorite
When we drop-
moment of that was in our old campaign where we were like led into the Underdark by the dwarves and they were just bitching about us in Dwarvish the whole time. And at the very end, Taryn was like, well, thank you for showing us the way. It's been wonderful. By the way, I'm fluent in Dwarvish. I'll be seeing you now.
As you guys are like looking over at this, like these two new vessels that have come to join the fleet, now that they've come from the Starshift, you begin to see like a large, like, the best way to describe it is almost like a cable kind of like begins to come out of the front of the like center of these two wings. But it's not like it's being extended. It's like as if it is just revealing itself, and it goes forward a good fair bit and stops, and it begins to expand out, and you see this like big like golden glass dome begin to appear, and then as soon as that finishes appear, it begins to race down. You see golden scales all appearing, and you see strapped to this vessel a huge golden dragon who's wearing this big glass like helmet almost.
Harmony in a fishbowl.
And you see that her like upper like half of her face is like enclosed in the bowl, and then you see like feeding into her mouth are these like two tubes, and you see like one is covered.
Harmony is engine.
You see one is covered in this like really like strange white gas, and the other one is just full of like dragon flame, like trickling back, and they trickle back through this big pipe
It's
system
being
that they have.
powered by the fucking dragon breath.
And her wings are like almost bolted into the actual structure, like as if they were like, you know, holding her aloft.
Well, that's something you don't see every day.
Is that painful? That's gotta be.
I imagine it's like going snorkeling for a dragon.
Atlas runs to the window and tries to wave at Harmony. Hi, Harmony.
See Harmony just waves a claw. Got a 33 in perception.
You can just see this tiny little owling out the corner of her eye, like.
Probably see us lip read, like.
Does she have the observant feet?
She does not. But yeah, you have, and you see that this seems to be all the ships that are bringing. It looks like you're dealing with a dreadnought and destroyer. I
mean, like, you know, fuck their ships. We've got a dragon.
Can Harmony use her breath weapon in space if breath is used to power engine?
I guess the
make
ship
me
would stop.
a either an Arcana check, Cyrus, or maybe some kind of like intelligence-based smithing check.
I mean, surely not. Surely it's like. Their fire's been siphoned off to power something else?
Hey! 14's not bad for Cyrus. He's stupid.
Cyrus, 14. You don't think that she is powering the ship with those things. You follow the tubes back and you follow where they go, and you see along the wings there are where traditional dragons would have those little small like claws and hooks. You see there is these little like cannons established, and it looks like these tubes that he feed along the wing into the cannons.
She is fire breath propulsion. Awesome.
Looks like they are offensive rather than mobility.
Possibly.
But yeah, you have all these vessels. If anyone was to do a quick count on kind of like what capacity that kind of means that you have, the gnomish vessels altogether, it's about 37,000 capacity. You guys only have maybe about 700 or so on your vessel. And then looking at Harmony's ships, that's another 11,000. So even taking you guys out of the equation, it's about 48,000 that you could do in one run.
Better than what we thought it was going to be.
That'd be about. Let's say we can do two runs a day. A morning run, an evening run. Take us 2 days.
Yeah, it's going to be at least 3 to 4 trips. Probably closer to 4 than 3.
Depending on how easily we can get people on these ships and find them down on the surface. You can stop giving me nervous looks. I'm not suggesting we start, herding the ferals on, but there's a lot of Kenku down there who are...
No, I'm aware of the Kenku.
Admiral Spear, what is your plan? Do you wish us to hold in orbit? Do you wish us to simply begin docking on needles?
I think they should hold in orbit until we start explaining the situation. Yeah. Otherwise, it's just going to look like an invasion.
We also really need to double check that they've not all become illithid. You imagine evacuating 100,000 illithid a day?
Right. We're going to hold on orbit until we have a better understanding of the current situation.
I mean,
During that time, we will organize the power source to be delivered to the correct ship, and you can begin your preparations for the cleansing of the planet.
Side note, but just if we send a fuck ton of secretly intellect devoured or squidded up bird folk onto the gnome planet and completely eradicated the gnomes, Atlas would absolutely be that, oh no, that's terrible. You don't seem upset. No, I'm super bummed.
Oh, I'm bummed. You sure? You can't look a bit stoked. No.
No.
But yeah.
After evacuation. After evacuation.
You hear the Admiral blast over the radio. Well, if we are holding an orbit, we may as well set up a perimeter defense in case these illithid are yet to arrive. I recommend that myself, the 3 Pedente destroyers each take a primary compass bearing of the planet's magnetic field and cycle around slowly. The 3 of us, plus the 5 smaller ships that the Pedente Alliance have gone, I reckon we do 2 apiece, and then if the Draconid ships wish to tag along with ourselves, then we can quickly react to anything strange that goes on. And then you hear the Pedente Alliance ship, this initial snub, like, actually, I believe we'd be much better standing back a little bit more, having an overview of the planet, being able to move and intercept as things come in. With our advanced scanning, we should know if anything's about to star shift in. Well, no, you don't understand, chap. Whenever they do come, they'll come. I've fought these things before, have you know? And if they get close to you, you're buggered. So if you're going to sit out there far away from the orbit, just leaving yourself wide open to be jumped right on. Well, no, we've also actually encountered these before. And then you see, Daze is just kind of there. She's reached over and turns the volume down on, your HUD.
Mommy and Daddy are fighting again.
Right, let's prepare a shuttle to go down to the surface.
Are we just gonna leave them to figure it out?
No, I'll stay and mediate. Just let me know when you guys are ready to go.
Is it worth sending someone across that we trust with the very expensive artifacts?
We'll sort out a delivery team here.
Days, Sunshine.
Day, Sunshine, a few other members of the crew as well.
Backup.
Maybe Darov.
Yeah, I can do backup.
No, we want Durov here just in case anything breaks. That man is
That's true.
a fixer. I mean, we've got Yasin and Fionik as well, and honestly, I trust any of the crew underneath Days and Sunshine.
Yasin, Fionik, a few of my family. I can. I'm sure Elder Gideon, he's pretty good at kind of negotiating and dealing with high intense situations. Right, the 5 of them maybe send kind of... How many did they bring? Like 15? So maybe kind of 5 more crew just to make sure. I mean, there's not really much point because sending too many, you know. We already agreed to give it them, and
There shouldn't be any kind of squabble, but you know, we'll send people we trust just in case.
And we're sending this right away. We're not going to get people off the planet first.
That is also a slight worry. But I guess maybe if we leave people standing by, they're not going to be able to do anything until we give the go-ahead.
It's going to take them some time to set it up. It's not exactly something that I can imagine is a plug-and play.
Yeah, but in order for them to blow up the planet, it takes a lot less time than synchronizing to fix it. So if they get the urge to push the button, it'll still be a success in their eyes.
We're going off trust. The Pedante Alliance have already agreed to do one thing. If they were to go against it, more
And
specifically,
the one
if
who's
the
doing it is the
Admiral-
autonome who wanted to fix everything. So as long as the Admiral doesn't get in there and start pressuring him, we should be okay.
Well, that's what our team will be for.
And even the Admiral will have to fold under pressure to politics.
Yeah, I mean, if he blows up Skull now after everything's been decided, he's going to be in some serious shit.
Yeah.
Well,
He's
actually,
not
he
going to be
won't
an
be
admiral,
because he
though.
will not be alive anymore, but if he were to live, serious shit.
We're putting a lot of trust into them, but they have a lot more on the line than benefits blowing up the planet.
Is it worth giving an FYI to Harmony? Just in case, or...
I mean, there's not much more she can do. If things kick off, she'll know about it.
Yeah.
She's our ally, not theirs.
That's why I trust her more than I trust them.
Yeah, but she doesn't have the tech to fix it. If it all kicks off, I think she'll be on our side, but let's go forward with the assumption it's not going to kick off.
I mean, if she wasn't a ship, we could have maybe sent her onto the ship, but she is currently a ship, so...
Again,
It's fine.
I think we don't need.
We
to
don't
kind of-
want it to look like we were expecting them to betray us. It will only make them want to betray us more. We
Yeah.
send a team who we trust, not overly armed or dangerous, but people we know can handle themselves and are loyal to us.
and observant.
Yes.
So who are we sending with the ether flux?
Let us. So we'll send.
Yasin,
Yonic-
Fjornik, Elder Gideon, Sunshine, and Diaz.
Cyrus will...
Let's send Karine as well. She may be able to help. And as well, if she gets an understanding of what's going on and how it works, she'll be able to tell us whether or not they're pushing it the wrong way without kind of, under our noses.
Yeah, solid plan.
Cyrus will send the crate and code details to Diaz.
So, how do we open this?
Getting into the actual ether flux will be difficult because it's fused within solid adamantium, but the crate itself is fine. Hopefully the gnomes will be able to figure it out.
They should have the technology.
Sure, let's go with that.
Blow torches or something.
Also, I would be like, fucking around on my ship and had a look at the radar. I was gonna save these for Astra tonight just to laugh about, but they have VIP escape pods on board that thing, and they all have different names. One's called the Teeny Tiny Terror. The other's called the One Seat Mistake. One of them is called the Pocket Blunder, and the other one's the Egg of Destiny. It looks like an egg.
Bagsy, the egg of destiny.
Oh man, I wanted the Egg of Destiny.
Look, the fighters are fucking weird too. We could be here all day.
I don't think anybody wants to sit in the pocket disaster. That sounds messy.
That was my nickname when I was a kid.
They all sound messy. They all sound messy.
The egg sounds cool.
Hey, as much as I loved poking the shit out of gnome shit, we should probably, get going, because my entire planet is probably being squidified as we talk.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, from one set of politics to the other.
Okay. You get a little shuttle. You send off the other guys. You've not reclaimed your second shuttle, have you?
Nope.
It's still back way with the
So
Chimera.
they'll need to take the entire almost spear and dock it to that ship.
Just for the drop off.
Yeah. And also for the overseeing if you're having them wait with it. Or you having them just give it and leave.
No, there's gonna be, like...
I mean, Daze could steal one of their shuttles, I'm sure. She's a good pilot.
We're gonna trust that docking it is going to be fine. And then give Volgir a very evil look.
So do you want them to just hand it over and then leave them to it? Or do you want them to basically stay with it and make sure they don't do anything?
They're going to stay with it.
Okay.
And it's going to be just simply there to, make sure vested interest.
Sure. Do you want me to like hold the code until at least day one's over? Or just trust them from the get-go?
Trust them from the get-go. They're there to offer assistance in anything that they need.
It's also a little bit of amalgamate presence, because this is a joint effort.
Sure thing.
Also tell them...
Don't tell them that, please.
After they fix the planet, tell them that as freely as you like.
Alrighty.
And now I'm just imagining every time all the gnomes turn around doing something, the whole crew's just like...
You guys can take the shuttle down towards the planet's surface.
Later on, one of them is like, it's a strange custom that they point with their middle finger instead of their index finger.
Alrighty, you mount up the shuttle, plot a course, and you trundle down towards the planet's surface.
Didn't think I'd see this ever again.
I didn't think we'd see it so soon.
I was hit pretty recently. And also, not recently at all, I guess. But, it'll be weird seeing it with the smog over it again.
Steal down towards it, checking on your like HUD of where to go. You followed the directions towards this large point on your system, which you believe is the song. The song is also known by different names. Some call it the First. Some call it the Heart Spire. But it is also one of the tallest and largest of the spire cities. And as you kind of come down into orbit, you see it towering above that sickly, like green-grey smog being kept at bay by this huge array of fans. The only other spire city most of you have seen is the Krog, which, you know, sprawls and improvises. The song almost looks somewhat deliberate. Like, almost all of it looks a bit more planned, a bit more reinforced. You see that there are these huge, big, like, metal, like, A-frame struts that jut out from the actual spire itself, allowing it to sprawl further and wider. And you kind of see almost like suspension bridges where there's like these huge, big, like, you know, big metal like cables that are like go down from this top of the spire, which rises above the city itself higher and higher, because the city's kind of built on like a almost like a flat donut, like, you know, that kind of like has been slid onto this thing in a sense, and you see these huge big cables kind of like holding up the far edges, these huge big plinths underneath holding it as well, just suspending it, this huge big city which just kind of like clings to the side of this impossibly large ship. You even see that the spire itself has been carved into. You see, at this time, as you probably come down, it is like, you know, just coasting on evening. It's probably just gone like turning dusk. The sun is, you know, beginning to leave this side of the planet to go warm up the other side. And you see there are these like cut like sections of metal away from the ship itself, the actual Tev itself, and you can see light beyond it. You see as if like it's a tall, huge building being used as like centralized like block of apartments almost there, like being made use of. And the thing you do see, recognizing mostly, there is a kind of like, you know, as you're kind of like coasting in along those A-frames below, there are slightly more disheveled in regards to the main one, but there is more like structures and flooring and building that has been built out kind of halfway along the support. Definitely not like the primary level, but that is the lower level. Atlas, have you been to the song before?
She probably would have been before, but
Sure.
not since she was like
Make like a
child.
history check. You can have an advantage because you've been here before. See what you know, see what you remember.
Was this like the main spaceport off anyway? Because I'm sure you said a while back that you were there, met your brother or something.
26.
Ages.
Yep.
We traveled to the song to get off of Score. Most ships don't leave from the Croak.
Yeah, ships of a larger size would need to probably dock here. The Croak wouldn't have much capacity for much more than maybe something a little bit bigger than a cutter to touch down, and even then they probably need to land like at the top of the spire and then work their way down. They would probably not be, you know, you landed on like in the middle of the market and that was a bit risky, you know. But yeah, as you coast in, Alice, you kind of think back to the last time that you were there. The city is divided into choirs. The first choir is that thing kind of underneath at like the foundation level. That is where there is a lot of kind of like more structural integrity and things like that kind of built there. There's like generators for power, things of that nature. The mid choir is kind of like that large disc, which is the majority of the actual city itself, and the high choir is what the top of the spire ship has been actually converted into, which is very much like a lot more sacred, and, you know, like people have done their best to like preserve culture and things there, and, you know, what semblance of a council would normally meet in the high choir. You see that there are all, like, these kind of like big like spiraling like actual districts as well. You would know these as the ribbons. So on the mid choir, it's divided into 3 ribbons: the upper ribbon, the mid ribbon, and the lower ribbon, which are effectively quite literally ribbons of metal that, as they built one, they could then build supports for the second, which then they built one and they built an upper. So the lower ribbon's the biggest and the widest. Then there is the mid ribbon, which is like slightly more premium, and the upper ribbon is one closest to the high choir. And the high choir would contain what is called the Council of Falling Notes, which is the main ruling body of the city itself. You do see that there is a Tev port if you wish to dock. You probably could find ample space for a shuttle there. There are a few trading vessels and things like that already, all landed and settled in.
Should dock. Right?
Yeah.
You touch down. The door opens up, a hiss of hydraulic and steam, and as the air hits you, this high altitude, almost like slightly oxygen starved air, that means that every breath you take feels like shallow, no matter how deep you breathe in. It's like being at a very high altitude. It's not a pleasant experience for those of you who are not used to such a thing.
Probably another reason Atlas started doing better when she left her planet. She's like, damn, there's so much oxygen down here. Remember, everyone, keep an eye out for anything that looks funny. Any body suitcase situations.
Oh yeah, I forgot about
You don't
that.
gotta tell me that.
You forgot about that? I still remember that guy swimming in his own soup.
I think it's one of those times where you just block the memory.
I wish I could block all of my memories.
You see there is a group of 4 Kenku making their way over towards your shuttle.
Shoot. No.
Hey, no, they'll be fine. It's not like the crow here.
Oh, okay.
You see they have clipboards. They're all in like these little light jumpsuits.
They're not here to strip us, trust me. That's a town-specific greeting.
Okay, I'm just aware.
Hello there, and welcome to the croak. The song, sorry. I misspoke.
You misspoke.
Damn it. Please don't repeat that I misspoke whenever you repeat this back to the first people who arrive. Anyway, welcome to the song. It appears that you have docked
Did
here.
you just repeat the guy fucking up?
Yeah.
No, don't repeat that.
Welcome to the song. You dock here? Yes?
That's right, we're docking here.
Marvelous. Please pay fee docking.
What is the docking fee?
100 shit day.
Is there like a transfer situation?
Yeah.
Or cash only?
Hold out there.
You guys are rich, pay the man.
Fine.
As you go to
I'll
pay,
drop.
they offer you a clipboard, and you see this would you like clean service? Would you like new paint job? Would you like
We would like you to not touch our ship.
150 shit.
I'll drop him 1,000 and just be like, please.
This guy
don't touch
accidentally
the
added
ship."
another 0, but we're not going
Yep.
to say anything.
Just make sure no one touches the ship.
Yes.
I mean, you could have probably given him. You probably could have given him 500, and that would have done it. 1,000 seems a bit excessive. I know you're stupid rich, but still.
1,000 makes sure that nobody fucks with the ship.
Fair.
Yeah, they gladly take your money, and
Of course they do.
post up a couple to just keep an eye on your ship. But yeah,
We
they
should head to the Council of Falling Notes. That's the closest thing we have to a political system.
Aparna's with you as well, and she's in her bird folk form.
What she look like? She pretty.
Probably.
My girlfriend.
She a peacock, resplendent.
Yeah, she's probably a
Splendid.
peacock. You could fuck with being a peacock, but she's not like blue and green. She's like purple and gold.
I like to think that she took on that form and somebody was like, actually, only the male peacocks, and she's like, silence.
Shut the fuck up.
I'm a god, you foul mortal. Saparna, stop doing that.
Aparna's just there like assigned gender at mortalization.
I just love the concept of Saparna occasionally using god powers and all of us having to be like, Saparna, no subjugating the masses. It's not nice to subjugate the masses. They don't like it. They're doing
There's definitely been moments where we're like, Saparna, you really need to clean your room. Like, this is just not. And then you like, you blink and
Suddenly you're just
you
there
blink and you're in your
cleaning.
own. No, you're in your own room going, motherfucker, she did it to me again.
Or you just come to halfway through, like, doing her laundry. It's like, Saparna! Just ask!
I'm just getting a cat knocking over glass as you have to spray them with water.
Or like, it's like, oh fuck, like where's Durov gone? He's the head engineer, he's really important. You go in, he's just there like folding her laundry and it's like, Saparna, stop getting important people to do that.
Take Gary from research. He doesn't do anything.
Gary, where were you? That really pretty lady was like, scrub the floors of my bathroom and I just did it. I don't...
Yeah.
To the council.
All right. You are currently in a far, like you're in the furthest ribbon right now. So you are kind of over in the lower ribbon on the mid choir. So if you want to get all the way to the high choir, you're going to need to make your way through to the mid ribbon, then the upper ribbon, and then the high choir itself.
Time for a hike, because you guys don't fucking fly.
There are like these big metal there are these big metal like cables that you guys have seen, and now you're kind of like on the ground. From before you saw they were like suspending like, you know, various aspects of the city, like tension cables, but you see there's actually tons of them, and they run along this like big like almost like lamppost like systems that are like linked together, and they're all like taut under tension. And you see two of the Kenku who were just dealing with you guys just go over to one. You see they strap something on their hollow strap, and then they just like jump up and they and it's like fly off like at speed like a skyhook, like just along.
Fucking love
I want to do that.
Okay, first of all, you don't have the attachment to do that. Second of all, Kenku have no fear of death, and that's why they do that.
I mean, how much do we think it's worth?
Also, I don't know
missing
what
an
its
attachment at the
weight
moment.
class is, no offense, Cyrus.
Rude, but also
I
fair.
honestly thought I
do not have hollow
were gonna call
bones.
me out on that.
Kenku are also like 4 feet tall, so...
Ah, perfect.
That's a question. Hollow bones are specifically for flight. When Kenku got their wings revoked, did they also get the hollow bones revoked?
Maybe.
Like, you're heavy now. Like, oh man, I'm sturdier, but heavy.
Kenku are 4 feet tall, but they're also not 3 feet wide. Vulgar.
Bastard.
Cyrus,
Well, look,
stop
if you were still in
fat
your
shaming the
original body, you
dwarf.
could do it.
I wasn't fat shaming him. He's got broad shoulders.
He does have broad shoulders, and also broad everything else.
Please don't. I don't want another HR
We don't have a
incident again.
racist table here, Atlas. Please contain yourself.
Cyrus, have you not learned on insulting dwarves yet?
I wasn't making a joke. I was stating an observation.
I'm on my home
How
planet.
have
You can't do
not
anything to me.
trimmed down?
Also, trust me, this place does not have a racist table. Watch this. She just cups her hand to her beak and just yells, "Fuck those gnomes!"
You're like Echo.
Does-
Fuck no, and you hear just
It's
like
just a pile of Kenku down below yelling it as well.
the
'cause they
Kenku
heard
just
it.
yelled back exactly what she says, and it kind of comes back. Like the
It's
echo
like
comes
an
back.
echo back again.
And the worst bit, you've
we
just
have
done
fun
that
up here.
and you've just done that, and we are just about to bring a shit ton of gnomes to get rid of these people.
Look, they've hated gnomes for the last 70 years. Me yelling "fuck those gnomes" isn't gonna do anything.
Is there a vendor nearby that we can buy skyhooks?
Yes.
Probably. I just sort of
Probably
followed
will be
my
looking
brother
for
around
one.
here until I got him drunk, ditched him with a prostitute, and fled the country. And
Volgir will either look
Planet.
for a gnome that is hooking up a skyhook, or look for a vendor selling skyhook.
don't rob a Kenku. They would
buy
rob
it
you.
off
They
the
would do
Kenku.
that, but you know. Don't rob a Kenku. They
buying
would
off
rob
the
you, but
Kenku.
we're trying to be better than that.
I am going to buy it off the Kenku with the limited money that I have, because did Beros actually transfer me my money back?
Barrows.
He did,
Yeah,
yes.
like an allowance.
Yeah. I can actually spend money again. I had 4 gold to my name for so long.
If you want to make an investigation check to see if you can find a skyhook, you could certainly find that.
I will help
27.
for the advantage. Or never mind.
Okay, I'll take the advantage. 19. Your advantage. 16. Your advantage was not helpful.
I'm
You
trying.
distracted me. You pointed me at the wrong booth.
He's got a lot of hook-like things on that table. I thought it would be helpful.
Cyrus, I thought being tall was meant to be beneficial in finding things. Apparently, it just distracts you more. Volgir's probably this is one of the few times he's actually just taller than the rest of the people because he's 4'3", and he's looking around going, I can actually see things. Oh my god. It's a miracle.
At least you won't lose us in a crowd.
And yeah, you go over. You eventually find Volgir. There's like a little shop, and it kind of sells like a variety of like knickknacks and like tinkering bits and bobs, and that's kind of a little inventor shop. You go in. There is a Aarakocra who looks like a mallard duck running it. He's got like this big, like wide, like beak. He's got like this like blue-green feathered head, like the little like little black and white collar. And these like brown feathers across the rest of his body. As you come in, he's like, "Hello, welcome. How can I help you, travelers? You having a lovely day?"
I was until this one was being a bit of a dwarvist.
Oh, sorry to hear that. We don't get many dwarves here. What can I help you? Are you looking for anything particular? Looking for an invention? Looking for weapons, armor?
Looking for, he'll point at the thing that allows them to go up those cables to get to the top.
Oh, the Gale Runners.
Yes, them.
Yes, I have a few wind
Or
hooks
something
tucked away
equivalent.
somewhere. Hang
They
on.
support our sizes.
Yes,
one
should be
of
fine. The
our
wind hooks
taller
support most of the
companions.
city. I wouldn't be worried about weight.
What about height? Because one of our taller companions is afraid he's going to hit his head on everything.
I'd be more inclined to hit his legs on the way down, I think, rather than height. But yes, let's see what we can do anyway.
Oh, that's brilliant. We'll be looking at them then.
He produces
I can amputate
6
something later.
wind hooks from a little shelf. After he totters around until he finds them, they are they're not quite like the Bioshock big claws. They are quite literally like a singular hook that kind of seems like just overall latch on. It almost is like a traditional pirate's hook in a sense. But you see that where the top of the hook is, there is this little spinning it's like as if you had a little like a car wheel, but it was just a length extended out, and the whole thing just spins on the spot. And he's like, and here you go. It just clips onto your hollow strap, and then whenever you clench here, it should, and you see he like demonstrates it, and it begins to like spin quite quickly.
How much?
I've just realized that Cyrus also has the Saviska, which is the language thing.
I thought there was only one.
Nope, I think we got given 2 by the dragons, and I
Did we?
just forgot about it.
No, I've been trying to make use of it. I'm like someone who forgets things in their inventory.
But yeah,
How much would it be? Do we need all 6?
Atlas can fly.
so Parna should be able to fly with her wings, and Atlas can fly.
I'll look at. Are you two happy flying, or do you want to join us?
It might be safer to fly.
I'm not the most confident in my wing ability.
We'll go with you guys.
So
Worst case
6.
scenario, if
How
something
mu-
goes wrong, we'll all be together.
So do we get a discount for buying all 6?
If you buy all 6, I can give you a discount. These are civilian models. They're a little bit slower than the courier and the other maybe fast ones you've seen, but they're 150 chits each, so by no means breaking the bank.
That's fine.
They will probably require recharging every 3 trips or so. One trip will take you across a ribbon or across a choir. So if you're planning on going the length of the city, you may need to recharge in the middle.
How long does that take? And is there any particular place to do that?
If you find any just maintenance station, and they can charge them up for you, or even just any licensed kiosk. It's not expensive. It's normally 5 chits for recharge, and generally takes no more than an hour.
So cool. I will hand over 1,000 chits.
Yeah, he's like, you've given too much.
That's fine.
Oh, I was going to give you a discount for them all.
They like to throw their
That's fine.
money
They're
around, don't worry
cheaper.
about it.
They were cheaper than I was expecting, I'll be honest.
Oh, well, good luck. I hope to do well. Let me just check that they're all charged for you. And you see, he like takes them away, and 4 of them weren't charged.
That
He's
would
like,
be
just give me an
appreciated.
hour, and I'll get them charged up. And he plugs them all in, and they start charging them up for you.
I'm much more appreciative. Thank you.
Pub?
Sure. I was actually thinking of food and booze would be nice.
Yeah, well, is there any good pubs around the corner? He'll ask the guy that's selling him all this shit.
I was just, as you're like, any pubs around, I was just like, I don't know. I mean, I can take you to the one that I ditched my brother in, but that's pretty much it.
As you've already turned around once and said you don't know this area, he has pivoted the other direction this time instead.
The best one that I can think of nearby is the Chime and Gasket.
Hmm?
It's almost go back out the way you came. It is half above and half below the ribbon itself. I recommend the downstairs area. It's got a pretty interesting view. It's perfectly safe. But yes, by all means, just go that way. 5 minutes or so. Take the right just after the spaceport. It's got a big neon sign.
Would you be able to bring us these 6 whenever they're ready?
Yes, I can pop over. So if you're going to be there, I can take an early day.
We'll be there.
Perfect. Yeah, you leave him to charge up the little devices. You head over to follow his directions to the Chime and Gasket. You see this big pink and blue neon sign, the Chime and Gasket, and you kind of see this almost like ramshackle, like metal veranda like thing there, like that it's kind of attached to. You see the entire thing looks like it's made out of like maybe like old thruster vents, like on the outside, or like bolted and like kind of all put together. And again, like even though this is quite an advanced city, a lot of the stuff here is still made from scrap and supplies and things that they could acquire. They are just a bit more less ramshackle put together. But even down here in the lower ribbon, it does feel probably the most like the Croak kind of felt. As you kind of like, you know, follow the directions, you see this big door, and you step inside. The top level is almost, it kind of gives you the vibe of like an American diner, like lots of like shiny, like steel, like a lot of stainless steel. There's these like little like benches, like these little like plush like leather, like studded leather, like seating benches, little booths with little tables, all fixed seating. There's like a little long bar with like chairs all pushed up to it, and you see behind it there is a there's like a little island like pottering around behind it, kind of like busying themselves. There's also a stair which ascends downwards, and there's like a big neon sign which says a gasket, and that's like pointed this way. Then you see above the like the little barista bar here, it's like the chime.
Gasket?
Yeah. I mean, I hope no one minded that I kind of set us up to be here. I just thought if we're going to walk all this way, there's no point walking back again.
Well, we have to wait for the things to charge anyway, so...
Yeah, make him come to us. We can drink more. He'll kind of smile at Cyrus. No.
We do also need to deliver a godly message, so let's not drink too much.
We'll have one pint to settle our nerves.
Where's that orcish nature?
1 pint? That's at least 3.
3.
Look at me. Look at
least
you.
10.
Imagine how a pint affects me versus you.
Oh, okay, we'll drink to our... Not to our limits, because that would be dangerous.
We'll drink to a normal.
We'll drink to a
drinking
light
food.
buzz. And
Right,
we'll
so
get
10
lunch.
pints for me, 10 pints for Cyrus, half a pint for Atlas. Astra, I don't actually know how much you can drink because I've not seen you drink that much this yet.
She tends to drink cocktails, I've noticed.
She
Not
can
really
put
big
quite a
on the
few of them
eel.
back, but she does get pretty messy afterwards.
Well, half pint's fine today, I think. I think I'll need to cast a few spells on Saparna, maybe to give her all the glowiness she can get, so...
So, half pint of whiskey, good choice.
Do you want to kill her?
I mean,
Like, if you kill me, kill you, so it's fine.
see, I learned this spell recently. It apparently means I can't die someone else can't die as long as I cast it on them recently after they die.
I don't think that's intended to keep the night going, Volgir.
Yeah, and for the record, like, I would rather not have to put my hands on my friend's very smushed up corpse to try and bring them back again recently. Like, you know, that was... I've done it a couple times.
vote
It's
no.
never pleasant. Last
Still
time there was
appreciate it, though.
brains in my mouth. Didn't like that.
Didn't have any say in that matter. Someone else exploded my head.
Which was the right
Was it-
call, but didn't love that.
Was it my head? If it wasn't me
Yes.
in the head?
It was
It
your
wasn't your
head,
brain
but not
anymore.
your brain.
Your contents was not insured.
Did not have contents insurance.
No, he actually did have contents insurance. He just didn't have premium contents
No,
insurance.
the
Contents insurance
warranty
will
was
stick you in a new house.
the warranty was void because the internals had been changed.
Oh, I was going along the lines of that he had contents insurance, but you just meant that you had a new house, so you've moved all the contents into the new house now.
I so want to now have a warlock who has to be reincarnated into a different form, only to learn that they voided their, like, fucking warranty, and now they have, like, different deal. Like, sorry, you
No.
were only covered under an orc package, and now you're a halfling, so we're gonna have to readjust some things here.
Just have
is
a
that just
healer
not five? No? Is that
Yeah.
not five?
Yeah. And just have a healer that just goes, sorry, you've not paid for the premium package. You only get a level 1 cure wounds this time. If you'd like to upgrade, it'll be 10 gold on your next revival.
What is this, a pyramid scheme?
He gets up. The cleric just whacks you over the top of the head with a hammer and just goes, sorry, you got too much health on that turn. I need
Let me
to
just
knock you
take a
back
few
down.
of those off.
Yeah, you don't need all that.
Take that edge off.
Here's your level 6 cure
sorry,
wounds,
kings.
and here's your taxes.
Boom.
So
Yeah,
you
sorry,
get
we
that,
pay-
I get the rest.
Yeah, we take your taxes for you to save you the calculations later.
I think there is certain abilities that characters can have to like damage someone and take those hit points back. That would be hilarious on a cleric where they're like, some for you and some for me.
It sounds very much vampiric in nature. I'm scaring Ryan.
Right.
Order
Meanwhile, probably
around.
giving out ideas.
You
And some
head
food.
downstairs. Behind the bar, there is this like grey feathered Aarakocra, who kind of like as you kind of come in, and it's not too busy. Like like it's like like I said, it's like dusk as you guys kind of approached. But it's not like the place is crawling. There's like a couple of people here. The bar is like an island bar. There is neon lighting kind of everywhere. Like kind of like all over the place. Even the floor is lit by neon. There's a couple of booths, a couple of like bar stools all propped up. But the main aspect here, which has where most people are currently sat, is there's a row of about 6 or 7 little round tables with little chairs, and they're all just looking out over this big sheet of glass, which is just like looking out over the drop, and you can just see like the smog all out before you, and you can even see like rumbling in the distance like this green flashes of like lightning from below the smoggy surface, like from the top of the cloud layer. As you're looking down into it, you can see like echoing along, like traveling through it as it's being conducted by the smog itself. And the Aarakocra kind of gives you a little nod, and then calls out in probably an Oran, and he's just like, all right, mate, how's it going? You having a good day, like?
Everyone
Saparna
looking
just
at
looks at Atlas.
Yeah.
Vogue is definitely doing the same. He literally hears that, and just the first word that comes out just goes.
Tell him
Six.
we want 6.
I know. I've been in a bar before. 6 pints of ale and 6 dishes of whatever's good in here.
Yeah, well, I couldn't do that for you, lovely. You guys, you all meat eaters, all good with that?
Yeah, we'll eat that. She like turns and studies you guys for a second and is like turns back and says something in Oran.
All right, cool. I'll get you guys. And he goes over and he pulls out, and the glassware of choice here is odd. It's kind of like a like the best way to describe it, it is very much like a Red Bull can shape, where it is a tall, straight aluminium sided vessel, but there's no top. And he pours this like liquid into it, and you kind of see like it has this like yellow like almost like amber foam on top, but you can't see what color the actual liquid is because you can't see the vessel itself. He racks up 6 of those. He also gets you 6 6 like little like platters, and you kind of see there is like some mushrooms on there. You see there are some like little like berries and things like that, and there's also just some like very very thin meat. You see he like drizzles a bit like some kind of vinegar on top of that, and yeah, he like serves them all up for you guys. He like pours the vinegar at the table, but like there's a clear little kitchen or something in the back that he's gonna got these from. He'll bring them over to your table if you guys have settled down, and he just starts running up a little tab. He doesn't start charging you straight away.
I'm assuming that I've left my hollow strap attachment in the ship, or have we brought it with us?
It should be.
I know we said we would take.
Unless you needed to leave it up there for your crew to, because the crew
Yeah,
needed to communicate with the other ships, that might be a problem.
True.
Yeah,
mean,
so
Cyrus
I imagine
still
I
has
would have
his.
left it. So I will
I mean,
reach
you-
over to Cyrus
you would
and
be
go,
going-
Cyrus, just pass us your holostrap, press us record as soon as Atlas starts talking.
You would be
Just goes,
going
"Yeah, just
in knowing
look
that
for a
Alice
bit."
speaks Orin, like,
Yeah, I know, but
but you also don't trust her.
no. We know she's bitchy.
Rude.
Sometimes you need bitchy. Bitchy can
So
be
yeah,
a good thing.
Volgair has reached across and just press record.
Atlas will,
For the next hour.
take a sip of her drink, point to the mushrooms, and be like, "Careful with smog caps. Sometimes they're a little weird for people who aren't used to them."
Weird how?
It's a mouthfeel thing. It's not dangerous or anything. They just taste a little funny.
So we're not going to end up with 3 heads. That might scare Astra off healing us.
Not from the
Cyrus
smog
will
caps.
Cyrus will just pop one in his mouth and eat it.
It's kind of like pickled Cyrus. Like you're maybe not sure it's the vinegar he's like put on top, but it's like pickled kind of taste, and it's got a real like rubbery texture to it. And you take a few little chomps to chew it up, but it does go down.
That's really interesting.
The
Pickled
the
mushroom.
drink is kind of bitter, like almost metallic tasting.
Would Atlas know what this is?
Yes, this is Smog Watcher Ale. You would know that it's brewed on some of the lower levels here, kind of near the smog layer. It's just rumored that if you drink enough of it, it can help keep your lungs sharp, whatever that means.
Every time you breathe, it feels like you've swallowed razor blades.
It's like an inhaled fiberglass.
Drink your ale. It's good for
Astra's
you.
probably staring at the meat questioningly, like,
Would I know what that is?
The meat.
Or what it's likely to be?
You can make a survival check.
Cyrus has probably already eaten a piece of it.
25, not 20.
Considering we're in the lower ribbon, it's probably some kind of commonly found meat on a city suspended hundreds and hundreds of thousands of feet in the air.
Kind of tastes like chicken.
Astra, eat your rat bird. It's good for you.
I feel like she like forces it down. and
When you say
forces it
rat
down.
bird, do you mean rat bird or do you mean pigeon?
It's at this exact moment when you hear boom and like you like look around to the glass and impacted on the like one wing up, one wing down, like the head tilted to the side. You see it looks like a pigeon at first, like a really mangy one. And as you look at it properly, it doesn't have a beak, but it's got like a little like beady little rat nose, like the kind of comes out from it. And it and not instead of tail feathers, it's got this big, long, chunky, like bald tail that kind of falls about itself. And it just like
I'm guessing that's
Atlas
breakfast.
turns to you and goes, "What's a pigeon?"
and then you. And as you kind of like are having this discussion, you literally see the door opens and coming out the back there's a Kenku with a chef's hat on and just a fucking butcher's knife, and he just runs over and he just opens a fire escape and you just hear like ding 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 and like him like going down like some ladder.
Do we just hear?
Squeak! Astra was about to eat, seen that, and just took the berries and passed her plate to Cyrus. Like, nope.
Volgair will just go, and then go, another one.
Are you gonna eat that, Vulgar?
I'll
It's my
pick it a
my
bit.
two favorite meats.
Oh.
Rat and bird!
Rat and bird.
At that,
I
he
just
is
love
now
the.
going to push
Do you mean
the
a
entire
rat
plate
bird or a
across.
pigeon? Bunk. What's a pigeon?
Have you? He'll shout at the. It will look at Atlas and go. Can you ask him if he's got anything more ground, like underground orientated?
No.
I'm gonna let you in on a secret,
Astra could do
Vulgar.
berries.
Anything under the ground is gonna be way weirder than a rat bird.
Has Cyrus eaten this
He will
berries?
pull out
Like,
his
imagine-
own
Cyrus
ration
has
and
probably
just
left
start
the berries,
munching
but
them.
he's eating the meat and mushrooms.
Astra steals your berries.
Volgir
I
is
won't tell her
definitely
where the
eating one of his
berries come
rations.
from, so she can still eat at least one food on her plate.
The berries are kind of tasty. They pop in your mouth, but they're kind of like a popping boba.
Yeah, they do.
They almost taste like passion fruity.
I've got this idea that, like, Harry had this whole world. It was like a semi-derelict world, a post-apocalyptic world, and George is just going full apocalyptic, like nothing's edible.
Oh, it's Fallout 3.
No,
Squall World, when I first wrote Squall, I was like, Squall, I need to be a combination of the Fallout universe and Metro.
And I was like,
Yeah.
and I live there.
You live there and you've made it Fallout entirely.
I like fall.
You guys were in the tunnels earlier. You felt the Metro when you were down in when you got
Just
the
in
influx.
the Fallout shanty towns right now, you know?
Yeah.
With some delicious rat bird.
Yeah, I am definitely eating my ration pack, but I will be drinking like
Yeah, Asher probably has.
because it's a very dry ration pack, I'm imagining.
Yeah.
It is, yeah.
Imagine Asher has a spare bag of popcorn just in case, and she's just nibbling on that.
You guys are
feed,
popcorn
do
words.
you feed
Proper
Pip at
meal.
all? Anything?
Yeah. Yeah, he gets popcorn as well.
Okay.
She's not
He
gonna
gets the-
have it.
he gets the
She's not
corn.
trusting it.
You see, whenever whenever you start feeding Pip, you see from the little porthole to the kitchen, just like a pair of like beady eyes and a beak poke up, and the chef's head hanging behind, and then the knife just like slowly comes into view of the chef as he's
Asher
looking at it.
crossed that, Asher probably like has little lightning going off in her eyes, like don't fucking test me.
I also love the idea of Saparna just watching the rat bird hit the glass and slide down, and just being like, I don't remember making those.
Saparna's eating all of her food without any question. Yeah, you guys eat.
You guys are so squeamish. Put some vinegar on your rat bird. If you see it twitching, that means it's fresh.
Asher backs away from the table just a little bit.
Cyrus's fork just like
Just a
comes
little.
across and stabs her plate. Just. What? It's good. A little stringy, but it's nice.
Yeah, really, you want to slow roast it. If
but
you
I've got some
slow
comic
roast it,
teeth.
it all just goes into fibers. It's really good.
Anybody got a toothpick? Cyrus picks up his fork and starts like.
No, but I've got this. Just pulls out a dagger.
I'm good, thanks.
It works.
Make me a sleight of hand check, Cyrus. I feel like it
Gosh,
works for Barrels, who's like a very.
Yeah.
That was nearly a 19! That was near. It rolled to a 9!
I mean, you
You don't
probably
cut
nick
yourself.
You probably nick your lip a little bit, but you don't stab yourself in the face.
Yeah.
You know?
You get it. It just takes a bit of going. Like you scrape over your tusks a little bit.
Did I get it?
You
It's,
just
it's,
go-
it's like gums bleeding a little bit.
It's like when you floss for the first time in a while. Like
Yeah,
got it.
you got it.
I'm not
Good.
healing that. It's back
Next
to our
time, just
popcorn.
ask for one of the ratbird spikes out of the kitchen.
I didn't know those were a thing.
Sorry, right? Yeah, locals, not locals.
eventually, you
Oh, shit,
guys
yep.
hear the sound of flapping, like slapping noises. And you look over to the stairs, and you hear the noise you're hearing is the sound of webbed feet slapping on the metal floor as a duck waddles his way down the stairs as his Cocker comes
Walks
over.
up to an apocalypse bar, and he says to the man running the bar.
He like scans over
Hey!
the room. Yeah, he sees
Funny
you guys, and then
leopard.
he walks over towards you. And then he puts on the table your 6 windhooks. I was like, well, there you go. I hope that they help you, and good luck. Enjoy. Oh, good choice. He like points to the like half-eaten rat like meat on the table, and then he heads off. Whenever you guys finally go to settle up for the bill, it will come to. It is 5,000 chits for the bill, and it is served with a complimentary basket of these little like fried dough strips. They've been like twisted and then baked, and they've been dusted in this like spicy chili salt. Atlas, you would know this is called wire bread.
Oh, sick. Wire bread.
Asha's just giving
She
squinty
grabs one,
eyes.
holds it, and it's like, there's no wire inside. It's just meant to look like barbed wire.
It's
There's
it's
nothing
so
else.
named after the Gale runner line, like the wire.
Here, I'll eat a bit so that you can see what's inside it. And so just like take a chunk.
That doesn't fill me with confidence. You eat everything.
He'll show her the bread. It's pretty good.
Almost like a cheese
Okay.
twist, but like smaller and crunchier, and like chili flavored.
Asher takes it and just like nibbles at a corner.
Yeah, it's
Could I
fried
get,
dough.
Could I get 4 Redbird burgers? Hold the bird.
You see, like the bartender like looks at you, goes like, "I'm going to go ask the chef," and then he pops away, and then the chef comes to the table, and you see like he looks at you, and he like looks at Astra, and like looks at your shoulder, and then he goes, "Hello there, my name is Pip Pip. It is so good to make your acquaintance in my lovely establishment. I hope you enjoyed my food. My colleague tells me that you very much would enjoy some food, specifically rat bird without the bird."
Yeah, I was hoping like I don't know. I just wanted the rat part. It kind of reminds me of home. I was wondering maybe you could chop the wings off and make them into like maybe fry them.
I could do you, if it so pleases. I have quite a large collection of tails, which don't really serve well. I could fry them up for you and put them in a little to-go bag.
That'll do.
Certainly. And he pops away. He comes back with a brown paper bag, which he puts on the table and goes, "No charge for esteemed guests." And then he like waddles back to like towards the kitchen. You open up barrels. There's about 250 rat tails in here, and they have just been like not breaded, not panko, no fucking dressing. These have just been fucking dropped in a deep fat fryer. All the skin has kind of gone like pork crackling-esque along the outside of it. And like if you pick one up, take a big crunch out of it. It has a like crackly crunch, and it has like this real I'm trying to think the fucking correct term.
Cartilage.
That cartilagey like texture.
These are delicious. Oh, you've got to try these, Cyrus. Come on.
All right, give me one.
Have a handful.
They're like lightly seasoned with salt.
Yeah, Cyrus will try one. Mmm.
Somehow it gets more crunchy the more you chew.
He goes through the phases of like, oh, this is nice. Oh wait, what's that? Oh wait, no, hang on.
I'm just imagining.
Actually,
I'm just imagining the kombucha girl, like the no, yeah,
yeah, that's pretty much what it is.
He's like, once you get past the initial crunch, oh, it's still crunching. Hang on,
And the initial taste is actually really nice, but then there's that. Oh, but then it. Oh, that's different. Oh no, I don't like that.
We start
Give me another
walking.
one. I
We start
need more
walking
research.
the whole time. You're just like, yeah, no, wait, no, I don't. Let me try another.
The weirdest bit is no bones.
Oh, they don't have any bones.
What do you mean they don't have bones?
You know how you and I have like solid bones?
Well, my bones are more solid than yours, but yeah.
They don't. Their bones aren't made of bones.
What are they made out of?
Like cartilage, like in your ears, or a shark. They might have descended from sharks, actually.
The whole skeleton in a rat bird is cartilage, and they may have descended from sharks.
Except
Yeah.
the teeth.
Same as the teeth, like sharks.
I gotta see one of these things live and up close.
You're on your own.
I'm just imagining like two little triangles at the front of the mouth.
No,
They're
it's not
like,
even that. It's
"No."
like two little triangles in front of the mouth, but it's like sharks where they just have the layers and layers and layers going back, so it just opens and there's just two rows. It's like, I'm gonna grab a drink real quick.
The more that I learn about this planet,
Actually,
I'm
there's
kind
only
of-
15 minutes, so I'm just gonna be thirsty for 15 minutes.
the more I learn about this planet, the more I kind of glad that I grew up in hell. Because hell, a lot of the creatures are normal, except on fire or have more spines. Whereas this, it's you learn something new every day.
Ours is like, at least in hell, everything is on fire and awful. Here, things aren't always awful. Sometimes they're just weird.
And maybe they should be on fire.
Like,
Meanwhile, Volgir's in the corner
just
going, the weirdest thing, he's thinking, and the weirdest thing I've ever seen was a dragon come out of a gem egg thing.
I'm just thinking of John Mulaney's
We've
skit.
seen a lot. We've seen a lot
Yeah,
of
and
weirder
then,
things. in
and then
this.
it just like flashed back to everything he saw in the caves.
I feel like every time you learn something about Squaw, you understand why Atlas looked at a chimera and went cute and fluffy.
Yeah, it's Volgir's now debating the dwarven existence to mine underground, having seen what is underground on Squall.
All I'm thinking is the John Mulaney skit about Trump where it's like the horse in the hospital, and he's like, sometimes the updates aren't bad, sometimes they're just weird. The horse used the elevator. I didn't know he knew how to do that. Let's get on that skyhook device.
You'll grab your wind hooks, connect them up your hollow straps if you have space.
I have to disconnect my piloting assist, but I've got space.
And yeah, you head out. Go find a low gale runner line, and yeah, I mean, where are you guys trying to go? There's no like, it's not like press button to go here. It's
Which one did Atlas say was the high choir? Which is it? That one?
And it's not like there's
probably
like
just-
cables that go through there. And as you guys probably sit and like go ponder and watch a little bit, and you probably see these Kenku, where these posts are, there are like, sometimes there's just like 2 cables connected. Sometimes there's like upwards of 8, and you'll see Kenku like fly up there, literally with the momentum. They hop off and then they latch onto another cable before they fall. They like off the other directions. They use like little hubs. But they're not labeled. Like, you almost need to know where you're going.
Do we have to do that?
We might.
Well,
if we're
latch and
on the
unlatch?
wrong
Yeah.
Yes.
one. I mean,
Much less scary when you can fly.
We might have to if we get on the wrong cable. Is there a direct cable, or which one takes us to the closest to the high choir?
Oh, none of them are direct. Just aim kind of upward. Follow me.
Okay.
Atlas will latch on and go.
Yep. Do you go for like the low, like you have like a point where it's like a low line, but you could like jump too easily, or do you want to try to like ascend up a post?
She'll look for a low-lying bit because she's aware that everyone around her cannot fly.
Sure. You go for the low lying bit. You hop, like you're holding there for a little bit, and then you squeeze, and just like start going up and away towards this post.
Oh, she's really moving. We need to keep up with her. Latch on. Press the button.
So Atlas, Cyrus,
We're gonna get split up.
Astra probably.
Yeah,
Astra,
Volgir will jump on as well.
Volgir, Beros, and then Saparna.
We shouldn't have put Saparna last.
Yeah.
At least she has
Oh,
wings if she
right.
needs to save herself. You've got wings if you need to save yourself. The three of us are screwed.
Atlas, you're leading the group, so I would like you to make me a survival check to see how good your sense of direction is.
God, I wish I was a pigeon right now, whatever those are. 22.
Cool. Yeah, you've got a pretty good course in mind. It's going to require a couple of hops from cable to cable, but you're pretty sure you can get there relatively quickly. You're pretty sure you can get to the upper ribbon fairly directly, and then from there you'll need to get up to the high choir, which can be more difficult because it's not like there's any real need to have these cables going into the high choirs themselves.
Yeah, that might be a fly walk situation.
But you can at least get yourself to the central ribbon, the upper ribbon.
Before I do a hop, can I like gesture to whoever's behind me that like I'm about to jump and whatever, which...
Sure, yeah, that is Cyrus kind of gesturing too. I do need you to make me a sleight of hand check to see how your hop goes.
Okay. Come on, Atlas. 13.
13's enough. You hop, and you start flying off again in every direction, and you probably you probably start like squeezing and like unsqueezing, so like you're kind of losing momentum a little bit. You're not going as fast, not like lose the most keepy eye. You see that like as Atlas hops off one and onto another Cyrus, you see she like lands and the whole cable like bong like whips its way up, and you see further along one of these like pigeon rats or these rat birds like kind of like gets dislodged up and like flaps his wings a little bit and like settles back down again, and just to have maybe 4 seconds later a Kenku just like fucking take the legs off and then just like falls down, just like not even using its wings. This Kenku's coming straight towards you, Atlas, on the cable, and you see she's just like flying towards you, and just like throws himself off, and it's like latches and it's like hooks back on behind you, gets to the central depot right as you're there, Cyrus. Cyrus, I think it's sleight of hand check to see if you can hop on the right cable.
Hey, 18.
Cyrus, you like time it right, you jump, hop on, and you see the Kenku like goes like counterclockwise to you, and you both flash on, both are going like off separate directions. Astra, you're next.
I was really waiting for you to say it's a 50-50 coin toss on which way you go, whether you face the Kenku or you miss him.
Okay.
Blat.
I feel like Asher might panic cast guidance on herself at the same time.
Casting guidance for Astra is just like praying.
Did me twice.
13's enough. You follow the pattern, and you know where you're going, and you start making your way that direction. Volgar, sleight of hand check, please.
I just imagine you going like an apple.
13.
That's enough. Volgar, yeah, you make it. Beros?
Beros is absolutely
sleight
like
of hand.
trying to
Sleight of
work
hand.
out how to like ride along with one hand and eat his like fucking
Twice,
rat
twice.
tails with the other.
20.
And he's absolutely
He
nailing
is.
it.
All
He's
of
like
you make
tilting
Yeah,
them
he-
up like into his mouth like a feed bag.
Barros is like unlatching, turning midair, catching himself, and going in the reverse.
Yeah. Which is really funny
have
because
you-
I rolled a 2, but because of reliable talent.
Yeah, it just pushes you up.
Welcome to what Finnegan was like. Finnegan was ridiculous because he had a plus 20 something.
My favorite with
With a
Finnegan was just
minimum
like
minimum
stealth
of
check 47. It's like, okay, where the fuck is Finnegan?
You guys are currently in the
And it's like,
mid-ribbon.
He rolled in that one. It's still a 37.
You guys are currently in the mid-ribbon, traveling along towards the upper ribbon. You eventually reach another connecting point. Atlas, you've already plotted a pretty good route to get there, so you don't need to worry about plotting another course. You can kind of keep your momentum. I see another sleight of hand check from everybody to see if they all keep on track.
Oh,
This is my third.
Volgar
This is my third
fine.
nat 20 of the night, and I'm
Beros is
starting to get
fine.
nervous. You know,
Astra is fine.
they don't last, and I know that.
Cyrus is fine.
Maybe you're taking my luck, but that's good because you have reliable talent. Take it, you know.
Saparna, as you guys get to the next one, you watch she just doesn't jump in time, and she like hits the post, and then she just like begins to fall. Like she's like, oh,
Saparna, you have wings.
And she-
Saparna, your wings. Your wings, Saparna. Shit.
and then she quite clunkily, and she flaps her way back up. She's gonna take some damage.
Cyrus is just like, I'm never gonna hear the end of that. It wouldn't have happened to me if I was a big brain.
You see, she's a
Alice
little
was
bit
behind
beaten
you,
up,
like,
but nothing too
nope.
bad. And she flies back up, close back on, like after you all. And with that, you
Her
all...
muttering about, if I wasn't mortal, that wouldn't hurt me because Cyrus thought he was so clever.
And yeah, you arrive at the upper ribbon, and here in the upper ribbon, it is very much like, you know, where nobles, philosophers would kind of be expected. There's even like a few like academies of science, things like that in this region. There's no, you know, slums here, clinging to the outer frame and things like that. It is, you know, pretty, you know, well put together, and the craftsmanship here is actually quite impressive, even considering that the resources used aren't maybe the most advanced. It's kind of impressive to see that this level of metal working and things like that in such a, what at some point was probably quite impromptu. Maybe there's been a lot of, you know, this could be version 50 of the, you know, if the Croak was version 5, you know, like this is quite far in advanced. And then there is the you know, you kind of see towering above you the high choirs. You see there's like these like bent bits of metal that jut out that almost serve like perches, and you see like, you know, silhouettes of figures up there. And you see that there are, yeah, these like strange, like, you know, like big windows and things like that, all kind of in the old Tev structure, kind of looming above you. And the higher up you get, although the air gets thinner, you can like almost see that little like smog, like film in the air that's kind of always present. Like, even though like there's the net and it kind of keeps it at bay, there's always like the atmosphere's not quite clean. You know, it's always a little bit dirty, but the higher you get, the cleaner it almost seems to be. And as you kind of like all, you know, hop off your cable on a suitable point, and kind of look around the high choir, kind of like looming before you as you stand here in the upper ribbon, I think that's probably a pretty good place to stop for the night. So we'll pick up next time, and you guys can try to negotiate your way into the high choir and see about meeting with the Council of Falling Notes and try to convince them to evacuate, at the very least, the song, if not the entire planet, if they even have that reach. Until then, bye-bye.